All right, guys, France has officially died. It is not a country that exists anymore. There is no France. This is the new place that used to be occupied by France. It is now a third world slum. This is just Marseille. It is now 30% Muslim. And we now know that 50 to 80% of all prison inmates all across France, particularly in the big cities and across northern France, are now 80% Muslim, 50 to 80% Muslim. Now, this is another video from Paris, which basically just looks like a slum from Africa somewhere. Quite remarkable how little French people you actually see here, and how little this is actually covered in mainstream news. Like, it just seems like we woke up one day and all of a sudden, where's France gone? Like, where is it? Where's it gone? Why does everything now in France look like it's from Morocco? Quite amazing to witness. Here you have women in France have now decided to start buying pet pigs in order to avoid being harassed by Muslims on the streets and on public transport. From what harassment, you may be asking? Well, here's just one video of a French local girl who refuses a migrant's advances and then is punched in the face and ganged up upon and beaten up by these I guess, North African men, and then they laugh about it. This is the one video of many. Check this one out. This girl is driving her car, and oh look, she managed to have picked up a hitchhiker along the way. Some Muslim guy who clearly tried to advance on her, jump on the car, do something. This is like a scene from a horror movie, but no, this is just everyday life for girls in Paris now. Check this one out. Does France look recognizable? Everything about the kind of images we have in Disney movies of France, okay, from, I don't know, the Aristocats or Ratatouille or any of those kind of movies based in France, Moulin Rouge, that is gone. Say goodbye. It doesn't exist. That world does not exist anymore. And what's been left is this hellhole of a third world slum town filled with people who believe it's perfectly fine to marry children, okay, to take slaves, to take sex captives, and basically view Muhammad as the highest example ever. Now, the outcome of your society is determined by what the people in it believe. So is it any great wonder that wherever people who believe in Islam go, this same curse follows? And now all we are left with are the fruits of Islam, the best system in the world, the final revelation, the greatest religion in the world. And what has it brought? Crime, dirtiness, smelliness, graffiti everywhere, sexual harassment. And this is just the beginning. Here you have another video showing this beautiful church in France, and a Muslim has decided to go in there and desecrate it and insult it by reading from this terrible book called the Quran, and just the audacity to go and do this. This is just the first of many videos, by the way. There are many, many other videos, where Muslim migrants have gone into churches. They have insulted the nuns or the priests, or destroyed or vandalized things, or indeed set them on fire. Check this out. In France, meat is now being sold on pavements without any respect for health and hygiene standards. And now we've imported the third world. We've become the third world. This is what Europe looks like now. Check this video out. These are the Islamic fighting age men, right? Notice they're only men. There's no women here that have poured into France from Spain, which have come in from North Africa. Spain have opened up the floodgates to millions of them. They're now in France. That's where they organize, and then they pour into the UK. France is ground zero. France has already surrendered this fight. They've already given up. They've already lost. All across Paris, all across France, these beautiful city streets, beautiful architecture in front of these big buildings, these libraries, these museums, these government buildings are being strewn with cardboard boxes, with tents, outside big train stations, people scamming people going to the Eiffel Tower, tying a bracelet around their wrist, saying it's a gift and it's for free, and then demanding cash payment. This is now just everywhere, all across France. And this is also really disturbing. So this is a French woman who greets her fiancé for the first time at the airport. And it's this African dude. He's just gotten citizenship to France. She's probably going to pop her clogs in a couple of years. He's now got inheritance and who knows what else. And so this is what France looks like now. This is what the downfall of what was once a beautiful, prosperous, safe country looks like. And it's just terribly embarrassing and tragic. To think that You know, one of the common things to do when I was a teenager, once you've kind of finished your school, is to do a gap year, do a European backpacking adventure trip, go on holiday there, go and explore, get some independence, get a feel for what the world's like and still be safe. And it's something that I did, it's something that my wife has done, it's something that so many of my friends have done growing up. But now I would not let my kids do the same thing when they grow up. Like Europe is gone. Europe is gone. And so that whole world that we have in our mind of Europe, right? The great art, the architecture, the food, you know, the beautiful societies that are clean, all the movies that we've watched that are set in France, that world is gone. It's gone. And it's all been as a result of importing Islamic third world culture. What did we think was going to happen? Let me know down below what you think of this video. Share it with someone you know. Give it a thumbs up. Hype it. Subscribe to the show. And I'll speak to you in the next one. God bless.